In the last video, we discussed the concept of ideology, and what I suggested was that the ideologue is somebody who tends to demonize their opponents, to suppress inconvenient evidence, and to repeat the structure of arguments that show up in Twitter, social media, mainstream media, and politics, almost verbatim. The ideologue is somebody who has a fixed agenda and basically has no genuine interest in uncovering the truth. The philosopher, by contrast, seeks out the truth wherever it leads him with great courage and sincerity. But what is a philosopher exactly? Well, the term philosophy comes from a Greek term, philosophia, which means love of wisdom. So the philosopher is essentially a lover of wisdom. What could this mean exactly, to be a lover of wisdom? Well, there are two senses that I'd like to point to. One is a more natural sense, and one is a more deliberate, intentional sense. Aristotle says that all men by nature desire to know, by which he means both men and women. Philosophy, in this first sense, is a natural, innate desire to know. That even the smallest child can have already in asking questions about the world, about nature, and so on, and about himself or herself. But philosophy also can be an intentional attitude that one adopts towards one's own life, towards other people, towards reality. And it's an openness to truth, an openness to reality, an openness to mystery that can be cultivated, can be deliberately cultivated, and in that sense is a kind of virtue or an excellence of character. Why is it that we need to cultivate this? Why does it not always come naturally? Well, the thing is that sometimes pursuing the truth can be inconvenient. It can conflict with some of our interests, or our emotional needs are not always met by the truth. The truth can be is not always comforting, and sometimes the truth can be costly. For example, people can lose their jobs because they uncovered corruption, because they told the truth about their own corruption or the corruption of somebody else. The philosopher is not afraid to uncover the truth and live with the consequences. And nothing could be further from the attitude of the ideologue, who sees the truth as a plaything that can be manipulated and adapted to his own personal pet projects.
Let there be oysters.